go for a bit, just that I can see that the stream works. Seems like it is. Cool. I think we are here.
Alright, should we do an introduction?
I suppose.
0% chance that someone we don't know is in the stream.
You never know. So yeah, so this is Assassin's Creed. We were just discussing this, but there are a lot of games in this series. This is the game that everyone kind of has fond memories of, but I'm still convinced isn't nearly as good as we really remember. When people speak of feeling, fond memories of Assassin's Creed, I'm pretty sure they're thinking of 2 and not this game, but for all intents and purposes, this game has to come first.
Yeah, so I think I've actually played like 5 minutes of this game, and I just got really turned off by the control scheme and stopped. It was either this game or 2, I can't remember.
Mm-hmm. It's the control. I'm going to be complaining about the controls a lot in this because it's not good, but
I think it felt awkward to move around, and there was also a problem with like buttons being very context sensitive.
It's puzzling the way that they set up the controls for this game, but in any event, I'm going to start a new game. We should be joining, or we should have one more person joining us shortly, but we will continue on because there's a lot of junk that needs to happen first.
So, as we were saying earlier, there are 15 games in the series. Have they ever finally killed the guy they're trying to kill? I guess Assassin's Creed, I assume we're trying to assassinate someone. Also, the screen share is just showing me the call briefly because I'm not seeing anything new on this.
We've got a problem.
There we go. Stuff is happening now.
It's working now.
Yeah.
I can't anchor him to the memory. Too much psychological trauma.
Nope.
He's rejecting the treatment, retreating.
We're being we're being harassed by a bunch of faceless people.
Yeah, I like how she said psychological trauma immediately as that guy shoved
Let
you.
me try and stabilize him.
Oh, my controls are all wrong.
Listen to this.
Hold on. So, okay, here's the first problem I have with this port. The controls are all entirely wrong. I'm going to do this with the mouse because it does not recognize the actual Xbox 360 buttons themselves, despite the fact that this game was released on the Xbox 360. So I need to program them myself. These might actually be right. Oh, I guess they are, but for some reason my camera's not working properly. Okay, there we go. It wasn't set to the right stick. It was set to the triggers instead. It doesn't recognize the triggers on the controller for some reason as individual buttons.
Huh.
Sound of my voice.
There we go.
Recognize that what you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
What you see isn't real. It sounds late odds, right?
It's not working.
How can we see anything if our eyes aren't real?
Give it a moment, Mister. He'll adjust. The first time.
You'll learn. Shove a bunch of people around.
Mr. Mendel.
We need to pull him out. Now.
All right.
So this is the game. It's a buggy mess.
Yeah. This is how it was released at launch. Oh.
You okay?
Gasp.
I told you he'd be fine.
Bastards!
Now, I just saved your life.
Saved my life? You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Animus.
I don't see any straps there, dude.
Animus.
I don't even know you people.
I can change the
Why are
camera
you
angle by
doing this
pressing
to me?
buttons.
You have information we need.
That is the level of
Mr.
interaction I
Miles.
have right now.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to
Should
mix
we
a
get
martini?
subtitles up?
We know who you are.
Uh,
what you are.
I mean,
don't know
if
what you're talking
if
about.
you want to do real-time
play
subtitles
coy
in the
with
chat,
me.
feel
There
free.
isn't time.
Oh,
You're
Because-
an
oh, no.
assassin.
This
And
game
whether you
has no
like it or
subtitles.
not, you've got something that my employers want, locked away in that head of yours.
Pretty sure that
I'm not an
violates some
assassin.
sort of user
Not
interface in
anymore.
a lot of video games.
Yes, your file indicated
It's-
as much. Something about
Again,
an
this game
escape.
isn't that
Most
old.
fortunate
Like
for us.
it's 11 years old,
What
but
do you want from me?
For
like,
you to do as you're told.
games had subtitles
The
then.
Animus will allow us
Yeah.
to locate what we need.
It's so
Once we
weird.
have it, you'll be free to go.
I am
I
not
mean,
going
I
back
think
in.
they've been having them since the
Then
90s with the
we'll
adventure
induce a
games.
coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die. Truth be told, the only
What
reason
the-
you're still conscious is because
What
this
kind is
approach
that?
saves
Do
your
what we
spine.
tell you to, and then it will kill you.
You're
Like, that's
insane. So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die?
you just said you'll kill him.
Lie down.
Press any button to interact.
There's the any button on the controller.
I need you to lie down, Desmond.
I don't want to lie down.
Lie down,
Yeah,
Desmond.
what you gonna do?
You're gonna kill me. I don't want to do that.
Lay back. We'll take care of the rest.
Okay, fine.
I like how they strapped him in, but he really just. I don't see any restraints there at all.
Nope. There's this thing over my head, but that's
Oh,
about
they
it.
put it in an MRI machine.
Where am I?
You're inside the Animus.
Which is...
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
genetic memory.
Seems you'll need a bit of a tutorial. Very well. We'll
Did they
start
actually just say the
simple.
word tutorial?
Yeah,
What is a
they-
memory,
They
Mr.
spend a
Miles?
really long time
It's the
describing
recollection of a past
the
event.
framing device for this
Specific
video
to the
game
individual remembering the event.
Yeah, sure.
to explain
What if I
why
told
this
you
is a
the
video
human
game.
body not only housed an individual's
Oh, wow.
memory, but the
I don't know
memories
about you,
of
but
his
personally, if every
ancestors
little
as well.
game mechanic isn't giving a
Genetic
real
memory,
world justification, I start panicking in video
migration,
games.
hibernation,
I mean, yeah.
reproduction. How do animals know when and where to go? What to
Like,
do?
I have like nightmares
It's
just
just
wondering
animal
how
instinct.
Mario falls to his
How you're
death, but then
arguing
uses one of those
semantics,
lives to
Mr.
restore
Miles.
himself.
Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience.
So, judging by the memory
I've
on
spent
thing
the
on
past
screen, I'm
30 years
guessing
trying to understand
Desmond
why.
is remembering his
I discovered
ancestors' time as a
something most
bird.
fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not
He's
only
one
genetic
32nd
instructions
bird.
passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
Thanks,
But
Nathan
there's
Drake.
a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
That was just some nonsense you just said right there.
Oh, I think it just froze.
Waiting for input.
Oh,
Why?
there we go.
It's your subconscious.
I don't know
It's
what happened,
resisting.
but the game
We
froze up
found
on me for
similar
some
reactions
reason.
among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic
it-
events.
That was
We
just
can't
nonsense.
jump
Yeah,
directly
like
to a specific memory.
this
We need
magic
to be
DNA
instant.
record of
Even
all
then,
of
it
your
can be processed.
ancestors that you
So how do we
have you
fix it?
can't use because
We
your
find the
mind's
memory
not
we can
ready for.
synchronize.
What the fuck?
And we move forward
Yeah.
from there. You'll get used to it. This is the closest we can get. So it's where we'll have to start.
Also,
I'm
why
updating
don't
the
why did they
control
have to like?
program now.
Shouldn't they be going in reverse if this is like mental preparation? Like, 'cause older dude is much
Warning.
is farther away
Data
than
stream unstable.
than where they're trying to find.
Attempting to restore synchronization.
It's, I don't know. They do a really,
Hello, Subject
they try
17.
really hard to
This
explain
tutorial has been
how this
prepared in
works,
order to
but it
better acclimate
still
you to
doesn't
the
really make any
Animus's
sense.
Control system. Instructions will follow shortly. The synchronization bar represents how in sync you are with your ancestors' memories. If you ever fall completely out of sync, the Animus will restore you to your last synchronized position. You are currently dangerously close to desynchronization. Please follow all forthcoming instructions in order to restore system stability.
So I guess this is your health bar.
Yep.
The Animus utilizes a puppeteering concept to control the actions of your ancestor.
So it's just restored to another point. Like the Animus doesn't just explode and kill you.
Your body's adaptation to the
No.
Animus. We will begin by exploring the details.
Actually, that'd be pretty entertaining. If it's just like every time you die, there's like a brief cutscene of the Animus exploding.
While standing still, use the head button to observe your environment.
Okay, so we're gonna use the head button to observe these people without faces.
Good. Use your empty hand to walk
Do
through
you
these
ever
jarring
use the head
areas
button?
without causing them to drop what they're holding.
A little bit.
Proceed to the marker to continue the synchronization process.
Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me.
So do we ever use the head button, or?
Yeah, it comes through. It comes in handy with its other effects, which will become clearer later.
Well done.
I did it.
The Animus
beating
differentiates
the game?
between two fundamental actions. Low
That's right.
profile and high
So
profile.
this is, I assume, the post
Low
game.
profile
Yeah.
actions are
is the
socially
DLC.
acceptable.
Oh
High
wow.
profile actions are more
$10 DLC.
Hold
High,
the
low
high
profile.
button to see how your heads-up display changes the context of the puppeteering inputs. Excellent.
The controls are weird, but I do kind of like what they were going for, I
We will
guess.
continue your synchronization process.
Like each
by
button is
testing
mapped
some
to like
high-profile actions.
one of your hands and legs
Grab
and
and
head,
throw this
and
individual
depending
onto the
on whether
marker
you're in high or
by
low
using the
profile mode,
empty
they do
hand
different
button
things.
In high profile.
They changed this later on, but
Yeah.
it was kind of an interesting idea.
Yeah. So the thing about controls is like, on one hand, there's a temptation to like break away from the mold, do something unique with your controls. On the other hand,
Good.
they've kind of been figured out to work well at this point in time, and
Pretty
it
much.
Using the
carry
left button in high
like the
profile
current
will
control
allow you
scheme
to
works
sprint.
really for most third-person
Sprinting is
games works
useful to
really
escape
well,
from soldiers
and the
or to
fact
get
that it
closer to a
carries
fleeing
over
target.
between systems. Like
However,
you can just
be
pick up the
careful
game
not to
faster
bump
if you never
into
played the
anyone,
game before.
or
Yeah.
you can lose your balance and tumble to the ground. While sprinting, reach the marker before this man does.
Who's this man?
He's this man. He's a Templar. We gotta beat him.
Well done.
Fucking run!
This faceless
The
man.
Animus will also provide other important
You guys
information.
basically just
The
fast
social
walked over
status
there.
icon gives you information on your social status. The different states will be explained.
Okay, now
in
we have to delve
context
into our
soon.
social status.
This icon appears when a soldier is looking at you. The yellow color means the soldier is either unaware or suspicious of who you are.
Right.
To illustrate the change in awareness level, you will stealth assassinate this soldier. First, lock onto your target.
Alright, so to improve our social status, we need to get a nice car to impress the soldier.
Yeah.
With your blade selected, walk up to the soldier and assassinate him by using your armed hand button.
Good night, sweet faceless prince.
Where's the one responsible for this?
The last time I played this, the body disappeared before the guy got there, so he just walked out here and just stood there, and then the tutorial proceeded. It was
The
weird.
dead body has alerted the soldier and changed his awareness to informed, as represented by the red witness indicator. Aggressive actions or socially unacceptable behavior undertaken at this time will likely provoke an armed response.
I like
Provoke this soldier.
that I can provoke him by punching him or bumping him or jumping where he can see me. So I'm just gonna.
Assassin!
Notice how the social status icon
Well,
has
I don't know what
changed
shoes
to
are, but
explode.
I violently
Use the
attack
line
anyone who jumps in
and
my
try to break the
presence.
line of sight.
Obviously, anyone who jumps has to be an
I'll get
assassin.
you.
Yeah.
You can't hide.
Excellent. The line of sight has been broken. Now run into the roof garden to hide from the soldier. Good. Your social status indicates that.
Why does the roof garden block out
soldier is
all
still looking
sunlight?
for you.
There's
Wait
also
until
no
your
garden.
Social status changes
Yeah.
again.
It's just a box with curtains on it.
To hell with this. I've better things to do.
And solve the murder?
Well done. The soldier
Yeah.
has lost your track.
He's a
You are
crusader,
now
man.
anonymous,
He's got stuff to
and you
do.
can exit the hide spot. Excellent.
Where is he? Sorry, you missed the game.
Being anonymous will fill your synchronization
You beat it
bar
already.
and make your job as an assassin
I see all the
easier.
health.
Yeah,
There are different
'cause he
places
got all the
that you
health
can
in
use
one.
to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight
That's the balloon
first,
tutorial. It's
and
a little
then use a
late for
hide
it, don't you
spot to
think?
vanish.
Alright, so blend. So we're going to learn how to make 3D models now?
I gotta turn up.
Yeah.
I gotta turn up words' volume.
Okay.
There we go.
There. Yes.
Alright.
Let us continue with a demonstration of Blend. Blend can be activated with the passive use of your legs. You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers without
I
arousing
wonder why they did
suspicion.
it this way. Like,
Use this to reach
in-
the marker behind the
Creed
soldiers.
1, and then all the other ones you kind of learn like in the world.
Because after they did this, they realized it sucked.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, this like very hand-holdy tutorials is a very
I mean, it goes along with the whole Animus as a video game kind of thing.
I think in general, like I think tutorials
Now
like
that
this
you
were
are
very
fully
much
synced,
in
a
vogue at
new
the time.
ability is available to you. Referred to as Eagle Vision.
I've
this
noticed
sixth
recently it
sense
feels like
helps your
games are being
ancestor
less
understand the intentions of people around
handled.
him.
Okay, so this is what we use our head for. It's Eagle Vision.
Well done.
Yeah. You can see all the colors of people.
I can see everything.
There's even Easter
Remember,
eggs with
Eagle Vision will only be
that I
available once
didn't
you are
learn about
fully
until way
synced.
too late.
Please note that following the Assassin's Creed, your ancestors' way of life, will assist you with staying in sync. The Creed consists of 3 tenets. First, never hurt an innocent person. Second, always be discreet. Third, do not compromise the clan. Should you lose sync, you can restore synchronization by reliving key moments of
Alright,
your
so don't
ancestors'
compromise
life.
the clan.
or by
Oh, I see.
respecting
Remember
Creed.
the Wu-Tang clan.
You
This
have
is all dead
successfully
now.
completed the
Yeah.
tutorial. The most stable
They were
memory
known,
block will now be loaded.
Opponents of the Templars.
Known for their fatal technique, the gentle push.
They really did help retake Jerusalem.
Wait! There must be another way. This one need not die.
Oh, well, he did die.
Fuck you, old man!
Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I
Interactivity.
would have done is follow the creed.
Press a
Nothing
button
is
when
true.
things happen
Everything is permitted.
to watch
Wait,
at a
so what
different
was-
angle.
What was that
How we
old
complete
man
our
doing
task.
in this
Only
cave?
that it's done.
But this is not the way up.
My way is better.
I will scout ahead.
I don't know, getting
Try not to
wild.
dishonor us first.
Man, I sure do love my daily standing
What
in
is
a
our mission?
cave
My
walks.
brother would say nothing to me. Only that I should be honored to have been invited.
The Master believes the Templars have found something
God,
invaluable
words,
about
do you ever just like go into
I
caves
do
some
not
days
know.
and just stand
All
and
that
stand
matters is the
perfectly
Master
still?
considers it important.
When I was like
Else he
15,
would not
yes.
ask me to retrieve it.
I'm not surprised. Okay.
Were you ever murdered by 3 men in white robes with blades in their hands?
No, I was chased by Minithrow.
That sounds terrifying.
It was. Oh man, free step.
Free step. Yeah. Free stepping.
Free stepping one time for me. The Assassin's Creed game have always had really cool things, but
They're just like a long hallway full of men facing away.
at the beginning of every Assassin's Creed game, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
There. That must be
Oh.
the Ark.
The
I was facing the wrong way.
of the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet.
So
Someone's coming.
Desmond's voice.
I want us through this gate before sunrise.
Yeah.
The sooner we possess it, the sooner we
Because
can
his
turn our
allies are
attention
like,
to those
oh,
jackals at Masia.
Altair, we must make our
Prepare
way
to
to
stop.
the and then
His life is
Desmond's
mine.
like, okay.
No.
And it's
We
not
will
even
ask
Nolan
the
North,
treasure and deal with
who's the
Robert
voice of
only if
Desmond.
necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair.
Look,
You mean
words.
cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy. And
He's
here we
from
have a
the
chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken
yeah,
two
this
tenets
time
of our
period.
creed.
He's probably most
Now
likely
you would
from
break
the
third.
tribe
Do
of
not compromise the
Wisconsin. So.
brotherhood.
I am your
I'm just-
superior in both title and
Maybe-
ability.
I'm just
You should know
saying, like,
better
this
than
is
to
my
question.
ancestor memory. So my ancestor memory has a dude who lived in during the Holy Wars that was just very angry and talked like this all the time.
All right. So how would this game be improved if they just replaced voice actor with Desmond with Gilbert Godfrey?
At least like 15%.
Hold, Templars. You are not the only ones with business here.
Ah, well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
Okay, we're gonna do a high-profile kill.
Blood.
No!
Ah,
You know not
crap.
the things in which you meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die.
Wait, did he know that would collapse, leaving him isolated from everyone else when he did that? He said he was going to leave him a message.
Now we got a Prince of Persia our way up here. So Assassin's Creed 1 was really like revolutionary for when it came out. It was basically a giant proof of concept. And it was a really good proof of concept, but after Assassin's Creed 2 was made, there's really no reason to go back to this game.
Actually, this was like a year after the Xbox 360 came out,
Yeah, right around there.
Skipping part of
so it's early enough to fall into the tech demo, I guess, category of games. Would it?
No. But before this, there wasn't really another game like this.
Yeah, because I remember.
It was
Go ahead.
very original.
Altair, you've returned.
Raouf.
It is good to see you unharmed. I trust your mission was a success.
Is the
Surely
master
did-
in his tower?
Yes, yes.
I wonder if the
Eric
free
in his
running in
book
this
says
game
always,
was like the
no doubt he expects you.
'cause, like I know a lot of games
My
nowadays
thanks,
have
brother.
like you just hold the button down and
Safety
you do all
and
this
peace,
crazy
Altair.
stuff to go forward.
On you as well.
Did like this was this one of the does this pioneer that or is it one of the early adapters?
I don't know if it really pioneered it. Because
I just-
Prince of Persia kind of pioneered it a little bit.
okay.
But this game definitely like refined it and turned it into like you can climb on this little playground that we provided into you can climb on everything. Except trees,
For now.
for now.
No one can climb trees there.
So, weird things happen. I just got a role, play an assassin in an Assassin's Creed fandom. Oh, did you Eagle Vision all the assassins?
I did not.
There's one at the gate. You might want to.
Well then, let's head back to the
So,
gate.
so I assume this right here is our main character, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
That's him. It's weird that people keep mispronouncing his name. I thought it was an interesting choice to take.
Nope.
Oh.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Remember, you must keep in synchronized with your ancestors' memories. Jumps 20 feet
Okay.
off a building.
So the tutorial taught us that we can like gently push people out of our way, but if we do it while we're running, we This is my. I am really sad that they took this out of the future games because this is my favorite thing in the world.
Just shoving everyone.
Fuck you, assassin.
It's awesome.
Assassins. Now, question: if you do this this like running in front of like a suspicious guard, would that cause him to attack?
I think if you do it, like these guys, they know me, so
Yeah.
they don't really care. But if I was in a different city, I would get in trouble for running, basically.
Yes. If you stand next to guards too long.
Okay, I was kind of hoping like this would be fine, but jumping would get you killed.
If they see you in the air, sometimes they'll be like, "Hey, get off the roof!" If you don't get
Only an assassin knows those mad parkour skills.
Yeah, it's a
Basically.
little ridiculous. Is he here? I hope they didn't patch him out. Ah, he's not. That stinks. So, there is Assassin's Creed supplementary material that came out, like, books, comics and stuff. And this game starts in a very interesting way, and you in the books they tell you about a character that he's very important to the plot, but he gets no like sort of introduction or anything.
Why is he doing that?
And when you eagle vision him in the game, he's an assassin, but he appears red, and you might not know why.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah. Because he does a bad thing. Since he did a bad thing, when you kill him, like normally if you kill somebody here, people get mad.
Mhm.
But when you kill him because he's red, people don't get mad. You kill an assassin, they're like, it's fine.
I guess you all know people in the Middle Ages had objectives to detect evil.
Maybe he was just a really big jerk, and they were all just like, I mean, yeah, he kind of had it coming.
I don't like that guy.
Well, he probably deserved it.
Is that? Something terrible has happened with my sound. All my Discord sound has stopped, so I'm going to leave the call for a moment and fix this.
Sarah.
I don't know.
So I am back.
Welcome back.
All the Discord sound just went horribly wrong.
That's really bad.
But yeah, like
I think something
actually,
happened with all my sound because even Assassin's Creed doesn't have any sound.
so like one interesting thing I kind of wonder if they ever do for a game in this universe is like so the original like Order of Assassins was eventually destroyed by Genghis Khan.
Huh.
I wonder if there's ever in the future they do a game where like you're just traveling across the world, the eventual end goal being to assassinate Genghis Khan for revenge.
Isn't there an Assassin's Creed game that kind of takes place around that time period?
I think so.
There is a forget her name. She was an assassin operating China.
Technical problems.
They're great.
No sound.
But
Also,
like
here's the other great thing about the first Assassin's Creed, that in order to quit the game, you have to actually quit out of like 3 menus.
You have to get out of the Animus.
You have to quit out of your memory, then you have to quit out of the Animus, then you have to get out of the Animus. And then you have to actually quit there, which brings you back to the main menu. I guess there's 4 menus,
yeah.
and then you have to quit out of the main menu.
I really hate how console ports keep like the title screen quit out because it still thinks you're on a console.
Okay, and I have to select a profile first. Then I can exit. Okay, let's try this again. It also doesn't save the fact that I turned the volume down before it loads my profile. So like all the intro stuff is super loud. It's great. Okay. I can control the camera and the loading screen. Oh, did my Discord die again? I think it did. There we go.
We're back. Time to go into the memory. I just finished a game about memory, and oh no.
What memory? What game?
God.
Oh, right. Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
Yeah, memories.
Assassin's Creed gets back to the temple, into the monastery. You have failed your learn your lesson, Assassin's Creed. You see darkness, darkness, darkness.
Darkness, darkness, friendship, darkness, light, darkness, friendship, Mickey, darkness. Welcome to Assassin's Creed.
Let Assassin's Creed in Kingdom Hearts.
Up we go.
You just replace Donald and Goofy with this guy and Kratos. But the plot remains unchanged.
If you bump into people while running, you stumble.
Oh, guys, I wonder where the assassins are.
I think they're here.
Jamal, that's what his name is.
I ran at that lady and she said I frightened her.
At last.
Abbas.
Where are the others? Did you ride ahead hoping to be the first one back? I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of assent.
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring word from the master.
It's an
He waits for you in the library.
Where were you born?
No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later, brother.
Check the other assassin. I think Jamal's actually still in the game. He's got a big beard.
Is he good? I guess he is.
Yeah, but you can't attack Jamal to assassinate him, or else the guards will fight you. For some reason. Hiding, coward. Wait a minute.
No, that guy's blue.
He's frightened. Okay. He almost died. You're lucky, buddy.
All of you people seem to be friendly.
We'll find him.
The
Hey, look,
master
that man's
waits
white.
within.
He's a nerd?
Nah, that's... Is that...
Oh my god, whereas you can't just ask people why they're white.
As a proud Irishman, I will do that. And nothing will stop me.
Says words as he eats his
Master.
as he eats his
Tell me of your
cabbage and roast beef.
I trust you have recovered the Templar's
Not roast beef.
There was some trouble, Master.
Remember what that type of beef
Robert
is
de
off the top of my
Sable
head?
was not alone.
Kobe?
When does our work
No,
ever
it's
go as expected?
it's the other
It's our
kind of
ability to
cooking meat.
adapt that makes us who we are.
This time it was
Still
not
beef.
enough.
What do you mean?
I
It's
have
not
failed
roast
you.
beef. It's
The treasure?
Lost to us.
Man,
And Robert?
this guy's voice actor.
Escaped.
Huh.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than
I
any
know
that
I've
has
heard
come
this guy's
before.
from somewhere else, and I can't remember
Return
where.
to me with nothing but apologies and excuses.
I did.
Do not speak. Not another word.
corned beef. Corned beef. It's corned beef and cabbage.
Not what I expected. We'll need to mount
Welcome to
another
Assassin's
force.
Creed, everybody.
I
Corned beef.
swear to you I'll
And
find
cabbage.
it. I'll go in.
No. You do
No.
nothing. You've done enough.
What's
Where
over
are
here?
Melik and Kadar?
I don't know.
Dead.
No.
I'll say, are you listening?
Not dead.
Melik,
I still live at least.
And your brother?
Gone. Because of you!
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Oh, okay.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided! And my brother would still be alive!
Yeah, he's right. We do suck.
Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've what your favorite failed to find. Here. Take it.
Oh, hey, nice.
Though it seems I
Here.
returned with more than just their treasure.
Assassin's Creed definitely does bring up Genghis Khan.
Master, we are under attack. Robert de Sable lays siege to Masyaf's village.
Oh
So
no.
he seeks a battle. Very well.
Jamal,
I'll
you
not
jerk.
deny him. Go. Inform the others. The fortress must be prepared. As for you, Altair, our discussion will have to wait. You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders. Drive them from our home.
I'm liking this camera
It will
angle.
be done.
Pretty good.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Yeah, that other guy has his shit together.
Kind of that. Look at this. Single file, everybody, going to war.
Yeah, going to war. That's the move. We're assassins.
Honestly, this is again a 2007 console game, so surprised there are just like 3 people.
We need your help.
What's happened?
Templars. They attacked the village. Most of our people were able to get away. Most, but not all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As
Wait,
you
didn't we
wish.
just have a cutscene saying they're Templars? We need to fight them.
Yeah, but now stop. Don't fight them.
Yeah.
Like it feels like we just got some redundant information there.
Hat switch.
Hat switch, hat switch, hat switch, hat switch. Select your sword. Sword selected.
Man, it would be so
Oh.
good.
Look at this guy. I don't know what the other guy's doing,
Seems like Sparkman.
I guess.
It'd be good if this game was like Super Mario Odyssey where you had to switch hats to use weapons.
Templars.
Alright.
It'd be great if you could just straight up sword fight dudes this Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Counterattack.
I still really like the animation of this game.
The kill animations in Assassin's Creed games are always really good.
Also, I like that the guards, they do like those point their eyes point to you thing.
Yeah. Welcome to Counter Kill Creed.
It's the only way to do things. Oh no.
My brother.
My brother and me.
That being said, when you play enough of an Assassin's Creed game, you will begin to see the same animations of
Yeah.
fight.
I didn't even kill that guy, I just tripped him. I just hit him in the knee with my sword.
You're that good, you can kill guys without even killing them.
His knees are very weak.
This reminds me of the last level of Deus Ex Human Revolution. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have played that last game, but the last level you were at, for some reason they they decided to have a zombie themed level where like all people by accident have gone crazy.
I tried to assassinate that guy, but it wouldn't let me.
But I didn't want to kill anyone because I didn't want to because they were just having their minds driven crazy.
Yeah.
So I decided to do non-lethal takedowns on everyone. And in that game, like a non-lethal takedown is a cutscene where you use some like block a punch and punch someone. So I just basically kung fu fought like 50 dudes to get to that level.
Excellent. Teleport.
And it was great because they were acting like crazy zombie monsters, but when I activated the cutscene, they didn't change the animation, so they were just normal dudes.
Oh, well, alright.
Who are you?
That was the lady. I have found Jamal. I know where he is.
Oh, have you?
Yes. But continue the story. Now's not
No, it's not the time.
You must assassinate.
Where do we have to kill Jamal now? It's too
We've a
strong.
surprise plan for our guests. Just do as I do. It should become clear soon enough.
Oh, this is cool.
Alright.
Realize would be a crazy ass reveal in this game because I know like apparently there were some supernatural elements in like the most recent one.
There's supernatural elements in all of them, I think.
More or less.
Like it'd be a crazy reveal if like you like met someone in like the Animus or whatever, and at the end of the game you just saw like that person walking around.
Heretic!
Nice, you should really
Return what you have stolen from me!
You've no claim to it,
Hey,
Robert.
Mr.
Robert
Desal.
has a really weird face.
To thin your ranks
It's
further.
like... Oh.
You play a dangerous game!
I assure you, this is no game.
So be it! Bring forth the hostage! Your village lays in ruins, and your stores are hardly endless. How long before your fortress crumbles from within? How disciplined will your men remain when the wells run dry
All the
and the
guards look
food
the
is
same.
gone?
My men do not fear death, Robert.
In
They
in the Templar
and the
army,
rewards
everyone
will
has to have the same haircut.
That is
You shall have it all around.
Zara, that is extremely racist against the French.
Without hesitation.
They're not all French.
Show this fool
No one
knight
can
what
join
it
the
is
army
to have
unless
no
you are
fear.
exactly 5'9".
And French.
Go to God!
Hi. Alright, we're gonna do the thing.
I just can't get over that that French accent. I guess. Actually,
Quiet, or the Templars will hear us.
This guy didn't believe.
Just reset it and that's fine.
he tried so hard.
He is
Hell.
Stay behind and tend to him.
He is
You
not
have
in
to
the
go ahead
Animus.
without us.
Yeah.
The ropes there will bring you to a temple.
In real life,
Oh, and release it.
Tara
Rain
actually
death upon
broke
our
his
enemies.
spine doing this.
That's not how I remember it. Good enough. The ultimate power in the Animus would be like able to just think up new memories.
Oh,
Like, and what actually happened here is like the Templars all like an outbreak of dysentery happened a week into the siege, and they just gave up.
there we go.
Yeah. I don't understand why they would have this as a tutorial and then the other tutorial also.
Well, the other tutorial was kind of just like talking about other stuff, and this is like the actual like button combinations and combat and like more contextual.
Sure, like
Things,
this
but
one
it's
seems
still
to be
weird.
More, yeah, this
Yeah.
one seems to be more like this is actions you can perform, and the other one are like these are systems
Yeah.
within the video game.
Yeah.
I think it's a symptom of like I feel like tutorials at this point in time were just like overly long.
This one's a little draggy, ain't it?
Like yeah, like this was like the Twilight Princess era of just like tutorial.
What? No.
Like we saw the same thing in Kingdom Hearts.
To a more recent one.
You did well to drive Robert from here. His force is broken.
Well, so much for that.
Wait, what?
It'll be a long while
That
before
was
our
easy.
troubles are
Moving on.
Yeah.
Tell me, do you know why?
All of
you were successful?
Morobear's men have died.
You listened. Were it that you'd listened in
You just
Solomon's
turn around for
temple
everything.
last
Okay.
night, all of this would have
Can't
been
tell me
avoided.
what to do, Dad.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as you pleased. Malik has
You
told
just
me of
leave
the
to the
arrogance
right.
you displayed. Your
I love
disregard
that you
for
can
our
just
ways.
do this.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassin's
The game
creed.
knows.
3 simple tenets,
Teleported
which you seem to forget. I will remind you. First and foremost, stay your blade.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
And spare your tongue
Yes.
as I give
Wow.
you leave to use it. If you are so familiar with this tenet, Then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent.
Look
He
at the
did
face
not
of this
need
guy on
to
the right.
die. Your insolence knows no bounds. They come
He's-
from your heart, child.
He does not seem like
For I
he enjoys
swear
being
I'd
where
carry
he is
from
right
you with
now.
my own
It's
hands.
like, it's like, oh god, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you become one with the crowd. Do you remember? Because as I hear it, you chose to expose yourself, drawing attention before you'd struck. The third and final tenet. The worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect.
His beard is making me
Yet
uncomfortable.
your selfish act
so
beneath Jerusalem
solid.
placed us all in danger.
It's actually
Worse
words. He
you
just
brought
has
the
like a
enemy
very
to our
flabby
home.
chin.
Every
It's
man we
white.
lost today
Oh, God,
was
his skin
lost
is so
because
bad.
of you.
That's so much
I'm
worse.
sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise. And so you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altair.
Oh wow, short game.
Yep. Yeah, that's the end.
Credits roll.
Like, oh, that's what we're looking for. He got stabbed, I say.
He's experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still pulling him out. He's been in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from
Just
where we
finished the
need to
tutorial.
be.
We shouldn't risk it.
What's another hour or two?
Why don't we discuss this in the
tutorials.
conference
My
room?
dude.
Give Desmond a minute to stretch his legs.
I really don't see the need.
Warren, please.
This
Fine.
guy reminds me of someone else in like media, but I don't know who.
Warren?
Yeah, he looks like
Yeah.
somebody.
The door! Go to the door! Okay.
No, not fast enough.
Nope. I am not an assassin.
This is one of my favorite areas in the game.
Look at these computers.
Smash him!
You can't study this.
Nope, I'm a bartender. I'm not an assassin. Except apparently Desmond was an assassin before.
Yes.
Apparently he was a bad one.
He worked. He was at a farm and for where he was learning to do it, and then he stopped.
I like that stapler. I want that. I want that stapler.
Whose computer is that? And why did they just leave it in this room?
It's Warren's because it's his office.
Yeah.
Do we just live here now?
This is where Desmond.
Yeah, this is where we live. Our room is over here.
We just live in this dude's office?
Yeah. See?
Yeah. Give us a book.
That's our book. Wait, what is that? Does it say something?
Why did the lead architect go like, alright, now put the bedroom in this office? For your prisoners, of course.
I want to see what kind of clothes I have. I think the only clothes that they've given me are white hoodie and jeans.
Also, red shoe, I think. Or black shoe. I don't know, white shoe.
Alright.
Yeah.
You're questioning my authority in front of the prisoner. There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that, too. I believe it's called stupid.
Burn.
Get him.
I'm probably gonna be harping on this, like, trapped in the same room thing for a while.
I know the accident has everyone on edge.
We need him near the end of it. I can't let him go elsewhere and get stuck up with him.
He'll shut down, and then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will. You just need to have a little faith.
Fine. But I want you thinking of ways to improve his staying power. We can't afford to stop every time the man breaks a sweat. It's bad enough we have to traipse through all of these useless memories.
I'll do what I can.
I think.
Alright, like, actually, bring up the Animus, good point. They have the Animus, Desmond, and this dude's office all in the same room.
Yeah. Good toilet paper.
Like, what if
Got a lot of toilet paper.
Like, what if Desmond just decides to break the Animus, or what if, like, what's his name decides to just do some paperwork and, like, he has to deal with Desmond there?
Well, I'm betting they'd probably like if he's done with the animus, they just put him in the room and lock the door.
Like I kind of want to see like a spy thriller where like the guy's like running from the CIA and they capture him, and they just like lock him in the Oval Office.
You stay here. Don't do anything.
Oh, hi, Mr. President.
Do I have to sleep? No. I have to
Do anything with the president.
Actually, the next Assassin's Creed game, you just spend the entire game trapped in the Oval Office.
Oh, hello.
We're done for today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
Wait, I want to see what you've got in there.
Thanks, Biddy. She has secrets too.
Everyone has secrets.
Except Desmond. Because he's a moron.
But he has a book.
He does have a book. Maybe that's
Damn
his
it,
book
they
of
locked
secrets.
the door.
Oh, I have a lamp too.
Desmond, the Book of Secrets is the worst Harry Potter book.
Time to sleep on top of my cover.
Fully dressed.
Words, you don't understand. Fabric physics is really hard.
Ah!
It's a little creepy, Doc. Waking up to you standing over me. You been watching me sleep?
We're always watching you. Now get up. We've got a lot of work to do.
Ooh, wonder who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles. If the deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well...
What is that thing?
It seems a small sacrifice.
What do
It's
you
got a
mean
blinking
almost?
green light on it.
They didn't go far enough.
It's a
To
cool
use a
thing.
rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than
Oh,
cancer. Cut
his
out the
chest
tumors,
thing.
but fail to treat the source, and well, you're buying time.
Can I
at
have your pen?
best. There's no true change to be had.
No, I'm
without
doing my
comprehensive
evil monologue.
Systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education. Re-education, to be more precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution. What is
Sorry.
it then?
Now
You can't,
that would be
you
terrible.
can't have evil people if there are no people.
I like that he's cross-eyed, and they've never fixed that. This game has been out for so long and been re-released so many times.
Oh,
and Warren is always cross-eyed.
I thought you were going to say, like, in future games he is also cross-eyed.
He is.
Desmond, you don't understand. You need to get the animus so we can do chemo on the world.
I can see everything in both directions.
Should you cause a disturbance, it is wise to leave the area in order to avoid.
I always love running into the infinite abyss.
Yeah.
But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see, and then you slept the sleep of the dead, of the womb.
Okay, bad Yoda.
Yeah, what?
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassins fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to
This
peace
is some
within
very
as well.
evil music.
You cannot have one without the other.
So it is
I
said.
mean, the Assassin's Order
So
is a
it
bunch of
is.
murderers.
But you, my son, have not found inner peace. Manifests in ugly
Just the
ways.
surliest teenage son.
Arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child. It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of me?
Desmond, stop!
Kill
Stop
you
it!
for the pain
Stop
you
scooting!
brought upon
I'm
us.
sorry, but
Alec thinks it's
everything
only fair.
everything is fault.
Your life in exchange
Or nothing
for
is
his
true and
promise.
everything's permitted.
But this would be
Check
a
out all the
waste
dust
of my time and your
I'm
talent.
picking up from this.
You will see
Everything
that
is
you strength
permitted.
Your possession.
Scooting is not
Your rank
permitted.
as well. You are a novice.
Why?
A child.
This is a dirty
once more,
floor. Clean it.
As you were on the day you first joined our order.
I am not a child.
I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll
I'll
earn
move
your
a
way
lean.
back
Clean your
to the
floor.
Brotherhood.
It's gross.
I assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
Well, that's convenient for us.
So you'd have me take a
Yeah.
life.
No. Not yet.
So he took all your stuff, Samus.
For now, you're to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
Others track
Can't
your
believe they
targets
took
for you,
away
but no
Altair's
more. From
Gatling
today
gun.
on, you will track them yourself.
I mean,
This is
throwing
what you
knives are
wish.
basically that.
It is.
Then tell me what it is that I must do.
Actually, did they give you like a Gatling gun or something equivalent in
Someone
the
was
later
assisting
games? Which is like a
Robert
fuck
Desarmes.
subtlety move.
One of our own.
Um,
You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
I'm sure you probably
you
use
tell
one
me
at
of
some
the
point
traitor?
in
Ah, but that's just it.
Syndicate, I would guess.
I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, Zara, so as we all know, everything is permitted right now.
Nothing
You've
is
been
true.
demoted.
Wow.
Lost
Yeah.
sword. Lost hidden blade.
I've been
Lost
demoted.
short,
Short blade.
lost counter kills.
Weapon lost. Throwing.
I forgot how to counter kill. I forgot how to tackle.
Oh no.
No, words is worse than that. He confiscated your ability to tackle.
I lied. He confiscated my ability to dodge.
Wordsy. I'm confiscating your ability to do accents.
Oh no! I need that for work dice. I get paid for this.
Well, too bad.
Oh, D&D is gonna be boring.
I also confiscated that.
Even
Oh.
even if I found Jamal, I wouldn't be able to do anything
Just
because I
stare
forgot
long-
how.
Just stare longingly at Jamal's
hey.
eyes.
He stole your health. You don't have...
I collected
Wait,
a
how
flag.
how does that make sense in the narrative? Did he somehow steal Dagasman's synchronicity?
He took it all.
He
It's
took
mine.
I mean, technically, he took his armor off.
I mean, yes, but to a certain point,
Yeah.
how good is that armor?
You know, this probably would have more impact if we spent
Safety
any
and
significant
peace,
amount of
O'Neill.
time with
You're
that
in my
stuff.
way.
Yeah.
Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
I guess the tutorial's
you
not
remember.
over.
So
Now
you
we have
me
to
walk amongst the
learn
others
to
and
be an
learn what I
assassin.
can about the traitor.
Yes.
Okay, can't believe we're
Begin by
still
going
playing
to
as
the village
Roxas.
market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name.
I like
and
how
let's
even
get
he's
done
getting
with it.
frustrated
That's
with
not
the
the way it works.
tutorials now.
Now go.
I mean,
And remember,
yeah,
in
I
your
guess the
search
idea is
for
like,
village
I already know how to be. I'm the best one. I'm King Assassin.
Once you let me remember how to tackle people, you're fucked.
Well, yeah. Okay. I have to go eavesdrop, I guess. Whoops.
I can't tackle you, lady, but
Yeah.
in a little while.
I can smack into you.
It's just the beginning of this game is a little silly because I just love the idea of, all right, Altair, you can no longer dodge. What?
Yeah, you can't tackle people.
What?
We've confiscated that.
Oh no.
I know you are one of the most skilled acrobats and balancers we have in the order. Don't do it anymore.
Or, no, I'm just imagining like someone making like a sad video where like Altair just watches all the things get confiscated, and then just like they just cut to him with like a filter on, sad music playing as he's just tumbling into people. He's drunk.
I know what I saw. Musun opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Mualim.
I can't. Masun did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack.
The basket
I suspect
weaver.
it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the Weaver. He can name Masun's accomplice.
He's disappeared.
So I'm just like imagining like after this happens, like Altair just goes out and gets fucking
Probably
wasted.
inside one of his own baskets.
I don't need no assassin order.
So imagine it would get him in trouble, but
I mean,
they confiscate his ability to drink.
Excuse me, sir.
grab your partner around and around. Grab your partner 2 thumbs down. Come on, y'all assassinate.
Well, it's a good thing it's not ring fingers, because Altair only has one.
confiscated ability to not have a ring finger just grows back. The assassin order is powerful and mysterious.
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Oh,
Is this about the letter?
You're not hiding.
What letter?
Shut up.
The letter you received when I got
Hiding.
Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All the people walking
Listen,
by
I'll
just
see
like.
what I can do, but
what is-
please, I need to be alone.
What is he
right now.
doing?
Come back later.
As you wish.
Pickpocketing minigame is ridiculous.
I don't know. I kind of like it in a weird way.
I think it's fine. I'm gonna touch your butt.
It is a little silly in that respect.
And they immediately give up.
Yeah. I love their reactions too. How they turn around and they just like throw their hands up. They're just like, oh man.
Oh beans! I lost my
Oh,
item.
shucks.
Later on, pickpocketing thugs is the best way to get instant kill items.
Pickpocketing becomes so irrelevant in the future games.
Yeah, you can still do it, but who cares?
You still do it, and you have usually you have to do it for like a mission, and then you never do it again.
Upon the threshold between
If you
this
do optional
world
stuff,
and a
maybe.
new one, a better place where all might live as equals. But men like Al Mualim would see this dream destroyed. I
Oh,
see
we
the
got
way you
social agitators here.
hear the things you say.
Time
a traitor.
to use
I'm not a traitor.
diplomacy.
It's Al Mualim who's betrayed us.
One for 101.
I see the way you look at me.
Diplomacy
Hear
seems
the
to
things you
fail.
say. A traitor. I'm not a traitor. It's Al Mualim who's betrayed us. Today's attack was but the first. And more will follow unless you repent.
Excuse me.
Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman
sir.
of Masyaf. See through
sir.
his lies.
Sir. Thank you.
Be gone, pest.
What?
Beat him until he's
Despot? Does he control anything? Seems to just be a dude.
Listen. He's desperate. And we gotta beat him.
Hey, Wordsy, I gave like a ranting speech for like 5 minutes in the corner of the street. Does that make me the dictator of the U.S.?
Can you meet me inside of the secluded place?
I mean, that's
We will discuss it further there.
yeah. Excuse me.
I really think
I didn't-
out there just.
I didn't. I really didn't need to touch her at all. She was not in my way, but I just,
Altair is very bad at personal space.
I guess.
Excuse me, our personal bubbles were violated.
Hello.
Follow it. We didn't fight you.
Wait, why did he come with you here?
Ow.
He followed him.
Why did he go here?
He wanted to go to the watering hole.
Oh no, he's got me in the corner. I can only punch. I don't even have a combo. It's just.
Enough. I yield.
For a second there, I thought he was gonna kill you.
Quickly then.
He was
I've no interest in
winning.
your games. Why did you betray us? And who do you serve?
We serve the Templars. You should too. Their
That's
cause is
open.
just.
Jeez, dude.
We
Why, yes, I am a
He
spy.
told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right. And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al Mualim who will
They
judge.
took my hidden blade, so I can't kill you.
Oh,
You
you
stand accused of betraying our brotherhood.
Like, what if we just pulled out a
opening the
sword
way
there and
for
just
our
killed
enemies?
Altair?
How do you answer to these charges?
Yeah, I wasn't really prepared for that if he was
I'm
armed.
proud of what I did. My only regret
It's on the
that they
table.
failed.
Your next item.
I offer you a
This
chance
guy
to
is not
repent,
subtle.
to renounce
No.
the evil in your heart.
Best
It is
spy.
not evil in my heart, but truth. I will not repent.
then you will die.
Now you've got blood all over your floor, dumbass.
You did well, Altair.
It's full of dirt
You have
anyway.
earned the right to carry
Now
a
it's
blade
bloody
once more.
dirt.
What will become of the one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned
I'm
and
trying
twisted.
to tell you about the
These
assassination.
men must be destroyed.
Desmond,
Soon enough, we'll know
Desmond.
what sort of man Jamal is.
please.
I've passed
Sorry,
the
there's no
test
Desmond
then.
here.
What now?
I'm not even holding the sword,
my
it's just
child.
in my hand.
We've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorn it. 9 men who need to die. They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the crusades
God,
continue.
this guy says the word corrupt
You
a
will
lot.
find them. Kill them. In doing
His
so,
name is
you'll
Xehanort.
sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think.
But yeah,
Have you any
like,
questions?
I'm not
Only
even
where I
holding
need
the
to
sword.
Very well.
Just kind of hovering.
Ride for the mass. Seek
I
out
would
the
very
black
much
market
like
merchant
for
named
this man to have a
Tamir.
glowing green pen.
Let him be the first to fall.
Oh, pigeon.
Be sure to visit the city's assassin bureau when
That's
you
a
arrive.
weird looking pigeon.
I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival.
It's
Speak
big.
with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
If you believe it best.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made. You answer not only to me.
Altair, if we
but
just you
brother
walk up
as
and
well.
kill these dudes, this game would be
So
like an
be it.
hour long.
Take your equipment and go.
45
But you
minutes
are
of
not
which
yet
are just this
lost to us.
tutorial.
My equipment.
That man is too.
I was kind of hoping he'd just stay there for the rest of the game. Just slowly decomposing corpse on the floor.
Man, the finger for your blade is such a cool thing.
It is kind of neat, but it really like is quite unnecessary. The later games kind of make a point of that.
They're like, we don't want to cut off your finger. I just like we are so devoted to this that we will cut off our finger because our new finger is a sword.
It is kind of neat.
So I'm going to assume with the way video games work, at
Altair,
some point
it
in
seems my
a
students
future
do not
game you get
fully
double hidden
understand what it
blades.
is to wield the blade.
Yeah.
Perhaps you
Yeah.
could show them what you know.
Not much longer after this one.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like you're assuming this game you can't get double blades, so you don't have to like, cut off your other finger to get it.
Yeah.
No,
Perfect.
but you do punch people a lot.
This is gripping combat.
I think it's better when there's lots of enemies.
Yeah.
And that, my students,
Very
is how
nice.
we all should fight.
Ah,
Yeah. I punched that guy in the face. Combo kill. Oh wait, that's what I was just doing.
just did it. 9. 7 to quit, I think.
Oh god, button 7 to quit. What is button 7?
You must be busy.
Okay.
I understand.
It's start.
Can you not change the in-game prompts to be different buttons?
No, you can't.
Oh my god! That's so bad!
You must be busy.
There
I
are
understand.
issues with this PC version, as have become quite clear.
Why would they make it bad? It's the first Assassin's Creed, help!
I think it's especially puzzling because like I even plugged in my old Xbox 360 controller for this, and it doesn't make any sense to me because this game was on the Xbox 360.
Oh no.
So I don't understand why they don't have the prompts, but
that hurts.
It's bad.
I'd say something with the operating system, but that would be weird considering the fact Microsoft made both.
Yeah.
And they have like special like software to say, hey, there's an Xbox controller here. Thanks for doing that.
I mean, maybe it's because I don't have like the right software installed for it or something like that. But
Maybe.
I don't know.
That's bonkers to me, man.
Wait. I guess I don't learn about viewpoints yet.
We're leaving Masai off, right?
I think so.
Look at these guards.
Horse mount. One of the like 2 games that have horses in them. Yeah, this is the point where if you ride your horse too fast past a guard, then they call you an assassin and chase after you.
Kill them.
I don't know about you guys, but if I ever see a guy speeding down the road, they're just terrorists.
I'll get rid of him. Oh, I should have said, when you were leaving, the guards outside of the gate, one of them should have been Jamal.
Oh no.
Yeah. He's gonna slaughter everybody by the time you get back.
Ah, we'll get him when we come back.
Yeah.
So, I guess Jamal was the accomplice dude?
That is the implication, yeah.
Oh, they never actually resolved this plot thread?
So early on, he was actually going to be your first assassination mission because you discover who sold you guys out.
That would make a lot of sense.
They cut that out of the game, so that is why he still appears red, because he did open the gate and he's an enemy to assassins, but he is not a proper kill.
God save him.
If you assassinate him, people won't give a crap. But if you just fight him openly, people will fight you back.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Also, I guess, Zara, there's a secret technique you've yet to do after you jump off of this, right?
All right. Oh yeah, they didn't develop technology for me to climb that way yet.
You don't have advanced tech.
Get used to this cutscene.
Ah, yeah.
No, that's one thing I haven't mentioned yet, but like any of the more grindy stuff I'm going to try to do off camera.
Oh,
like all the viewpoints and stuff. I'm going to try to keep this like as relevant as possible in the actual streams.
So, Assassin's Creed, while a very cool game, is a big collectathon.
Not nearly as bad as some of the other future games, but yeah.
2 is the worst.
2 is pretty bad. I almost 100%ed it.
I was not interested.
I didn't collect the feathers, but I did pretty much everything else.
Oh, me too. Nobody ever collects feathers.
Yeah.
I know some people did, but fuck that.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's an assassin.
Oh no, I'm an assassin.
Riding
I'm
too fast.
Riding my horse too fast.
How dare you.
They see me rolling.
They will behave. Ah, yes, monks.
Don't worry, you riding on the horse, you will hide with these friars.
If I blend on my horse. Oh no, they found me.
No, they're still chasing.
Whatever.
Yeah, hide. I don't, during this transitional thing, I don't think I've ever actually not ridden my horse very fast, because next area you're fine.
I mean, basically, yeah. There's a couple little places to stop at, but otherwise it's...
Who cares?
This is giving me flashbacks to Legend of Zelda.
I need somewhere to hide.
This game does.
There we go.
They'll never find me here. So this is annoying.
Really annoying.
Because the game is fine, but almost everything you do draws attention, and escaping from guards sucks.
Yeah.
Can't believe we're playing GTA.
Man. Sort of.
Whoops.
Grand Theft Animus.
It's like I said before, this game really was like a proof of concept, and then they took the whole concept and ran with it for the sequel, and that's why everyone loves the sequel.
Because it's way better.
Yeah.
And then they further refine that later on.
Didn't everyone hate 3 though?
The character was very boring.
There was a lot of issues with 3, which I will I will get to that.
Actually, no. Wasn't it like 2 games and then 3 or something?
Yeah, there's the third game. The Assassin's Creed 3 is technically the 5th Assassin's Creed game.
Oh, so they Kingdom Hearts it.
Sort of. There's a lot of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
And before they got to like apparently 4, and it's like, okay, we have too many games now. Quickly, just start adding subtitles. So people won't be intimidated by like double-digit numbers.
I still can't tackle people.
Like the Assassin's Creed games were coming like yearly at one point, right?
Every year, yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad they slowed down.
I think Final Fantasy is the only series that like keeps numbering after like 4, because once you get to 5, it becomes too intimidating to jump in, I guess.
Longevity. I mean, yeah. Final Fantasy is a weird series because like I like RPGs, so I want to play them all, so I seek them out. But I know a lot of people who won't play them just because there's like 10 games in that series. Ooh, that seems like a lot.
But they're all like unrelated.
They are.
They are.
Like they really could just like have their own title and just say like Square Enix presents.
There are sequels, but yeah, for the most part, they're just entirely separate stories with similar concepts.
It's also interesting how like studio names really never catch on as like to the same degree as like in other media. Like you know, if you're reading a book, for instance, if you got like a best-selling author, like their name is like a third of the cover. And like
I really forgot how much like open world there was between the cities in this game.
Is there anything useful here?
Not really.
No, not really.
So it's like a No More Heroes open world.
Basically.
It's like a No More Heroes open world, but stretched out 400 times for no reason.
Oh, it's even worse than No More Heroes?
Yeah, because you can collect flags on this map, which are necessary for 100%. And you can also find viewpoints on this map, which are also required for 100% completion. But they are just big, long stretches to get to the next city, which
there's probably a few missions to do in here, but otherwise, yeah.
I'm honestly not remembering them. I'm trying, but maybe. But most missions happen in the cities.
Oh, I get it now. This is like back when open world games were becoming a thing. So they're like, hey guys, check out all this map we created. Cool, what's here?
You know what you can use this for? Is there are lots of areas with lots of like guards and soldiers and stuff. You can use it to get fighting achievements.
True.
Where there will be just tons of dudes.
Also, can we just talk about how the horse bounces when it's like trotting?
Yeah. Boing, boing, boing.
Because it's pretty great.
Welcome, Bounce Horse. King of Bounce.
Preparation is crucial to your success. Clear the area of archers and guards.
Can't tell me what to do, voice.
But Altair, please.
Excuse me.
Wait, aren't we just living through Altair's memories now? Shouldn't he have just done that of his own accord?
Yes.
Or did like a machine voice appear in Altair's mind and tell him to do this?
Yes, I did. So, I did like all the cities. They're really impressive, I think.
They really... The cities are by far like the strong point of the game.
So is this Jerusalem?
This is Damascus.
Oh. Oh, Damascus, we're in Syria.
Jerusalem comes later.
Oh no, we're beating up this old man. Wow.
Hey, why are we saving this old man? Didn't we just literally murder him like 5 minutes ago for no reason?
Yeah, but this one's cool.
God, what?
Wait, weren't we just yelled at for drawing attention to ourselves earlier?
Yeah, well, we saved this ultimate, so it's fine.
God, the fighting in this game before you get the counter kill is so annoying.
It's very bad.
Block! Block!
There.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Are you fucking Spider-Man now?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Who could have done such a thing?
Spider-Man was a disaster.
That guy talked to me and then immediately turned around and said, "Who could have done such a thing?"
What is going on? This is how you blend in with. I use this a lot.
Yeah.
It's very useful.
Can I just imagine the next Assassin's Creed game you're just playing as Spider-Man? And then, like, he's an assassin, and like Marvel keeps on trying to sue Ubisoft over it.
Also, I love this, how I just stand in a group of people in white robes and nobody notices the guy with the red sash and the sword and the...
He must be the most powerful priest.
The plethora of weapons that we end up with at the end of the game.
Altair, does whatever.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Altair does whatever he wants, because everything is permitted.
I think you can actually get through the city in a couple different ways. You can climb over the wall, too.
It's actually... I like that aspect of it, very Hitman-y.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay.
So the secret technique.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
If you hold down the run button and start and stop moving, you do what is called the assassin shot. It's very important to winning.
So Zara, can we knock these like jars of water off the Yes! Fuck your water.
I think if you like harass people in front of the guards too much, I think they do get mad.
Yeah.
Smash those water. Sorry, smash those water bases. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
These water bases aren't true.
That's what the master. That's what the master told us to do.
So there's 100 flags in all.
Yep.
Oh man.
I ain't doing this.
Oof.
The future games also made climbing a lot more faster.
And fluid and cooler.
Yeah. This is painful. I am probably going to jump off a tower at some point by pressing the jump button because Assassin's Creed 2 made it so that you could like jump vertically to get higher up a tower, but you can't do that in this one, so instead you just jump off the tower.
Gotta find the right place. Luckily, every time you do that.
Also, thing to note about viewpoints is that they always have a bundle of hay to jump into, so you can always jump from the top safely.
I can't believe Breath of the Wild is an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah.
Link, nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
Yeah.
Oh, that one went flying.
All of my jars.
Do you understand?
Yes, I am to deliver the letter to your merchant friend.
And you know who to see?
The same man as always.
Do not think to betray my presence in this city. We have
many bloke.
ears.
And many arms, yes. Good for silencing those who say too much. I know this well. You have my word.
You can tell who's a guard because they all have their hands on their swords constantly.
They want to kill everything.
I hope they give Richard the Lionhearted like a giant Cockney accent.
Right, bloke. So, we're all ill assassins.
Hello. Pay no attention to me.
I'm gonna touch his butt. Every time. Ah, no.
Ah, nuts.
Ah, jeez.
Well, just imagine that you're giving this letter and you should walk 3 feet and it's gone.
My favorite thing is... Whoa.
Excuse me.
Crime.
Oh shit, crime. I'm out of here.
Speaking of crime.
No jars.
No jars are allowed.
I'll have your hand for that. Come, see what I've to offer.
What is that man
Do you know how much that costs?
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
I didn't know
It's
that
really
diving through stands was a thing that was in the first game.
That's how you escape people. It's really
Yeah.
fun.
Won't anyone help me?
I don't
Is
really
everyone
want to help.
doing crimes?
Thief! You are filth!
The guards are bad.
Want to hurt?
Oh, there we go. Ow.
Oh.
Okay, I'm okay.
Assassin's Bureau?
Yeah.
Yep. They're hidden.
Altair, it is good to see you.
Yeah.
This is the Assassin's District.
You as well, friend. I am sorry for your troubles. Think nothing of it.
Altair, have you
A
picked
few
out
of
your health
brothers were
insurance
here
plan
earlier,
for
in
this
fact.
year?
Oof, if you'd heard the things they said.
No.
I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood.
Oh, hang on.
It's quite all right.
Oh, I can change the camera angle.
Yes, you've never been one
gonna
of
play
the
chess?
Creed,
Yeah.
have you? Is that all? I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the mass?
A man named Tamir. Al-Muallim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it. Now tell me where to find him.
Surely you remember how to track an enemy.
Of course. Learn where he will be and when. But that sort of work is best left for...
I understand. Go and search the city. Determine what he's planning and where he works.
Because now we are
Preparation
demoted.
makes the victor.
What can you tell me of him?
Tamir makes his living as a black market merchant, so the souk district should be your destination. I would suggest you seek out the following places. A small souk northeast of here, the madrasa to our east, and in the gardens north of this bureau. Focus on these places and he should become well known to you.
I assume you want me to return to you when this is done.
Yes, come back to me. I'll give you Al-Muallim's marker and you'll give us Tamir's life.
One of the main
As you
problems
wish.
with this game is that the mission
Remember,
structure is very
if you find
rigid.
yourself in trouble and the city turned against you, return to the bureau.
Every mission is literally go to the Assassin's Bureau, listen to a speech about the guy you're about to kill,
My door will remain closed.
go kill the
until you
guy,
lost them.
come back to the
You
Assassin's
understand?
Bureau.
Yes. To
Quest-
bring the
well,
enemy
quest,
inside will
quest.
compromise
Go
the
kill guy.
Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Very well. Off you go.
And then at the end of the game, suddenly a war is happening.
I mean, all of the games are kind of abrupt. Sometimes.
I'll have your hand for that.
Look, big old assassins.
Dirty thief, I'll have your
We're
hand for
hidden.
that.
So, wait, am I actually... Have I actually started that mission yet?
I believe so.
Where am I supposed to be going?
You are
You go north. Yeah, if you go northeast, there's a mission for you to do.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
That's... Yeah, okay.
So Tamir gave the man his food, and when the battle was finished, the Saracen leader saw to it that the merchant was repaid 1,000
I don't know if I
times.
can actually jump backwards from walls in this game.
As Tamir drove his caravan north.
Very useful. Yeah. Oh no.
Reason for him?
Excuse me.
One of my favorite things about Assassin's Creed is the citizens like talking about you being weird.
Yeah.
Is he crazy? Why is he jumping on things?
Oh, you yell at them, talk shit about you, Zara.
Gotta assassinate them.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you are.
Everything is permitted.
Safety and peace, Altair. I trust you are looking for information to aid you in your strike against Tamir. I fear...
God, I forgot about the races.
But Bahir might. He shouldn't be too far from here.
Wait, what? Why are we racing?
Gotta go.
Why does the informant care about how fast we run?
Gotta go fast.
I really wish that I could have, like, City Escape playing right now.
Go on, go.
Live and learn. Tomorrow.
Oh, there he is.
Found him.
Hello.
So they've sent you, eh?
Why couldn't you guys be closer?
Choice.
Oh,
Though
jeez.
not my place to judge. The Rafik has asked me to observe the souk that Tamir calls home. Here's what I have learned. There's a group of troublemakers who gather around its southeastern exit. They and the guards do not get along. Find a way to earn their friendship, and they'll surely be of service to you.
Cool. Is there a viewpoint here? I guess I might as well.
The souk.
Oh yeah, another thing that I learned much later in the game is that wherever there's pigeons on a rooftop is somewhere that you can jump into hay safely. I did not learn that until like Assassin's Creed 3.
You find pigeon poop, that means jump.
Yeah. Oh god. Some of the climbing in this game is so finicky.
Oh man.
No, it can't climb up there. There's a... It doesn't quite work right.
Impossible.
Alright.
Wait a minute, guys. It occurred to me. Animus. Anime. Coincidence?
It's that one Alex Jones video. Anime is real.
You, sir, you look like you need some.
Quiet Desune, Desmond.
Wait, who's here? No.
Tired of never finding anything
I see.
useful at the
I
other
need to sit on a bench
merchants'
first.
that won't happen
Excuse
here.
me, gentlemen.
Just imagining Desmond with giant anime eyes to blush.
Who am I supposed to be eavesdropping here? Oh, there we go.
I'm telling you, it's rats.
I need to press another button to
it's
eavesdrop.
children. I hear them laughing.
Rats or children. Either way, it's bad for business. All that noise.
Someone needs to get up on those beams and clear them out.
I wonder how they're getting up there.
Must be through the central courtyard.
Then we should ask the guard to have a look.
Ah, they're all much too busy polishing the backside of their master.
Mission complete.
Wait, what? You couldn't just do that by yourself? Someone tell Altair that?
I had to have 3 different people tell me to do that.
Want something?
Okay, is Altair dumb or does Ubisoft think you are?
I think the first one. Because Altair doesn't really get smart until after this game.
Yeah.
Altair like goes back to base. I have no idea how to get in.
Well, because this whole first game, Altair's just pissed off the whole time.
I mean, basically.
Oh, you just missed my favorite NPC, the big thugs.
Oh, yeah. Where was
Yeah.
it? There he is.
Yeah. So those dudes carry throwing knives on them if you pickpocket them. Which we don't have access to right now.
Nope.
But they also sometimes agitate you and push you because of...
Oh man, I forgot about the different NPCs in these games.
Yep.
Some of them are really good. Some of them are really annoying.
Oh man, the second one has pretty good NPCs.
It really does.
Yeah.
Altair, welcome, welcome. I've done what you asked. Now give me the marker.
First things first. Tell me what you know.
Tamir rules over the Souk El Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor and is supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the largest death dealer in the land.
And have you devised a way to rid us of this blight?
A meeting is being arranged at Souk El Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike.
Your plan seems solid enough. I give you leave to go.
Thanks. Oh yeah, the feathers. There's like, there's so much stuff that this game like introduced and did with like the assassins as an organization that just vanished into thin air.
Because it like the destination being like, as the order went on, things changed. But they changed so drastically.
And let me guess, if they have games before this and games after this, they both happen to have the exact same things, but for some reason this one's different.
Well, actually, that is one thing. Until Origins came out, there were no games set before this one. This was the earliest game. But Origins kind of screwed that up. Although I don't know if Origins is actually like in the same canon as this, or if it's like a reboot.
I don't know either. It's the only one I haven't.
I think it's in the same canon, but it's kind of like a soft reboot.
Oh, so it's like the Doom or God of War, where they're like are part of the series. They just like don't emphasize the past.
Oh, yeah, sort of. That makes sense. This is my favorite hallway in the game, or any hallway like this.
Oh, we found a beggar. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Altair just looks her in the eye and says, "Nothing is true. Stab. Everything is permitted."
This unique area. There's something going to happen.
I just love that catchphrase because it's just such nonsense.
Well, everything's permitted, but it's not true.
No, it's not true, so therefore everything's permitted.
Oh, I remember this guy.
This is the excuse of a lazy or incompetent man. Which are you?
Neither.
What I see says otherwise. Now, tell me, what do you intend to do to solve this problem of ours? These weapons are needed now.
I see no solution. The men work day and night, but your client requires so much, and the destination.
Why are all these
a
people watching this now?
Would that you could produce
It's the only
weapons with
excitement of
same
their
skill
lives.
as you produce excuses.
I have done all I can.
It is not enough.
Then perhaps you ask
Hey,
too much.
Raheem, there's somebody's yelling at someone. Oh, you gotta watch that. Everybody gather up. Get the
You can
family.
still be charming serpents for coin.
They're all watching the cutscene.
All I ask in return was you fill the orders.
So I feel like their emphasis on him being an arms dealer is like a modernism brought back to ancient times.
Probably.
Disrespect me.
Peace, Tamir. I meant no insult.
Then you should have kept your mouth shut.
No, stop.
Stop.
Altair's just fucking watching, just like, yep. You probably saved that man.
You came into my
What?
souk.
What's going on?
Stood before my men and dared to insult me. You must learn your place.
I am a bad person. Oh, camera.
Leave the body. Let this be a lesson to the rest of you.
Does he like have any authority to just kill this guy without consequence?
Get back to work.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, this is the poor district.
I feel like if like Elon Musk walked into like a poor neighborhood and just started shooting a guy, people would still notice.
Which is why you come to me. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Where did you learn your craft?
Killing with a poor person. Why didn't you do that when he was stabbing the man?
Pay for this.
Gotta keep a low profile.
This is awesome.
All your kind.
What?
Seems you're the one pays now, my friend.
Every time you kill
You'll
somebody,
not profit from
you do
suffering
this.
any longer.
Yep.
Is he just cradling him?
Death dealer, suckling at the breast of woman.
Also, there's there's alternate camera angles where he's okay and he's standing here and talking to us.
When so many others do the same.
I don't know why they did this, but I love it every time.
It's really weird.
Did like Altair in real life just like talk to this guy for 20 minutes before murdering him?
Just like my brother.
Don't try to think about the logistics of it too much.
But he thinks I am but a piece. A man with a part to play.
Actually, I remember I watched parts of Let's Play this game, and I think at one point in time there's like a mission where you murder two guys in two separate locations, and they somehow appear right next to each other for this cutscene.
Yeah.
It will destroy you, child.
I just hand waved it as a memory messery.
Wipe his blood.
So what's that do?
Nothing.
You get the blood in the feather.
But that could be anyone's blood.
No.
Oh no.
It's tradition.
Have to escape the guards.
Hey, words. Let's say like you founded an assassin organization. I work for you, and you told me just to go kill someone. I showed up daily with a bloody feather. Like, done. Here's the proof.
Is he dead?
Yes. Here's the feather. Here's a bloody feather.
Well, I guess the next time I go to the city, he's not dead. Huh.
Oh my god, I'll tell you.
The words that gave you the feather. Clearly some sort of like self-resurrecting vampire or something.
You're right, you gotta do it again. Give him another feather.
I'm faster, Altair.
No. No.
Oh, can't go that way. Can't access. Dang it. God.
In his memories, Altair never went to that particular district.
Nope. Out of my way.
That's actually the explanation. Is because you don't have enough synchronicity. Altair never went over there during this.
Yeah.
So you can't. But in the memory, he like tried. Oh, you're gonna get caught.
Yep. I have forgotten how the mechanics work in the first game.
So if you run for a little bit, you'll get far enough away. Pick any hiding spot, like a booth or a bench, and you will enter hiding mode. Once you've hidden enough, they'll stop chasing and you can vanish by staying in hiding mode a little longer. Or no, they throw rocks.
Yeah, they do, because I climb too slowly.
Wordsy, where do the cards fit into this?
Later on, once you become King Assassin 420, you will get throw-in cards. It's great, and they all have values on them which determine their attack power.
Okay, I understand.
Other solution there is fight them.
Yeah.
Crowd up the street with the weapons on them, and then run away while they're swapping into each other.
So at what point does Altair
lock on first?
At what point in time do we go to the second dimension in order to fight the zombies?
Assassin's Creed further in the series.
Oh god.
We're gonna go over that Call of Duty war video.
Right, so
more guards.
Yeah, right when you fight them, you have a chance to.
I don't think this is Assassin's Creed. I think this is Run Away from Guards Creed.
The first game, yeah. The second game, they added more like hiding mechanics. Oh no, he summoned more guards.
Okay, I'm getting here.
This is the game now.
Sort of. This is that. Oh, you're
I'm gonna get hit.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Oh no.
No. All right, time to play side. You gotta hurry. Or somebody comes up with you.
Okay, there's a spot.
There's one of those empty gardens.
Yep.
Right.
The rooftops are generally a safer place to be in this game.
Yeah.
It's like a bird house for assassins.
Basically.
I just have to escape the area.
Right. Yeah, because after you assassinate someone, then the whole city like goes on alert, and the guards get super touchy.
Yep. I will say the notoriety system introduced in later games is far better.
Yeah.
Because you can adjust it as you play. And it's really easy to just tear down posters and people don't want to kill you anymore.
Yeah.
Word has reached me of your victory, Altair. You have my gratitude and my respect.
Walks.
Thank you.
Here's
walks
your
into
feather.
the post office, sees a wanted poster of you, tears it down, no longer in trouble.
It's true.
Also, I like how I don't actually give him the feather. I just show him it. I show him that it has blood on it.
Yep. All right.
Yeah. I mean, how's he gonna run his like DNA forensics on that with that feather?
True. Also, I messed up the shuffle. You have to wait for Altair's knee to go up so he does like the party rock shuffle.
Oh no.
Teleport.
We do the Desmond shuffle?
I forgot that there was so much like teleporting back and forth in this game.
Out of the machine, Mr.
Early
Miles.
on, heck yeah. Like, there's
What's
a
the matter,
point where you
Doc?
can...
Yeah.
Stillman is once again insisting
boy.
I let you rest.
Well, I want that stylist lady. Bye, Blue Void.
So, feel like telling me who put the stick up his ass?
We have a deadline. 1 week. Well, 6 days now.
Deadline?
What's wrong with your face?
She's
Man,
got kind of a
put
weird
yourself
looking
in
face.
my shoes.
Her
I'm
Nathan
being held
Drake
hostage
just
by a group of scientists. At least I think you're scientists. And forced to spend all day in some crazy-ass machine. You won't tell me what you're looking for or why you want it, but I'm supposed to be thanking you for keeping me alive. This is so fucked. Sorry, but it is.
She kind of looks like one of those like masks from
See, I don't
Majora's
know.
Mask.
Maybe give me some answers?
I can't. And it's better this way. Safer.
Safer for who?
Both of us.
Yep.
I wish that's spray paint.
Hey, you know what? I've got a question I think you can actually answer.
What's up?
Why is it that sometimes the guys in there talk like they're from the future?
The future?
Yeah, I mean the present. Now, today, whatever.
You've probably noticed that English has become the official language of the Holy Land.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The Animus is translating speech it deems vital into more modern English, so expect a few anachronisms. I could probably make it more authentic, but... You ever read Chaucer?
Who?
Yeah, definitely not for you.
Goes back in. Yo, dog. What up?
All right, Altair. Hey, how you doing? That room. It's big.
I would like to go in that room.
What is it for?
I don't know.
They're just having a conference there, and Desmond is just begging on the glass on the other side.
Desmond is doing that thing where you put your lips on the glass and blow.
There's like a marketing meeting going on in there. He's like, ignore that man, ignore him.
Desmond, go in the Animus. Blah, blah, blah.
I do what I want. Oh, I can just check her email?
She's right there. Wait, what? Wind up with Leia.
You can't talk about stuff.
No.
All employees of Abestos Industries.
Seems legit.
If you talk about stuff, you are going to be fired.
Words are you talking about shit?
Oh man, there's an email about a pen.
Okay. A pen, wait.
Axis key pen, what?
So their pens are keys.
I love this like all lowercase punctuation and grammar and the at symbol in the reply.
That's because he sucks. Warren Fittick sucks.
Yeah. She has no deleted items. I looked at your email.
Can you tell me more about Abstergo? Or what goes on here? Beyond the whole keeping me prisoner thing.
Abstergo
God,
is
you
one
were
of the
so
largest
hung up on
pharmaceutical
that.
companies in the world. Their primary focus is
Like you were a
antidepressants.
prisoner or something.
There's some
Jeez, man,
information on the
chill.
computer over there.
But you already said this isn't about testing a drug. So what's the deal?
I don't like where this is going.
So it's safe to assume the Animus is not a part of their public face.
What, you haven't seen the commercials?
Oh my god. She has a sense of humor.
I'm sorry, Desmond.
Fuck
I've
is
got a
this
lot of
dialogue?
work.
Also,
Like
what
I
does
said,
he?
if you
What
wanna
does he
know more about
mean?
the
What
company,
does she
take a
mean
look
by
at the
I don't
computer.
want to go
The
that
telecommunications
far?
stuff
Like, what
is
the
particularly interesting.
Story. It's happening right here in front of us. Hey Zara, you should go see if there's a bed
Like,
for you.
she's just so fucking indignant that Desmond's offended that he was kidnapped.
Oh, you're not gonna go steal?
Nope. I'm locked
Oh
in
no,
here
you
now.
locked it? Oh no! Yeah. The email says, hey, there's a thing to steal.
Oh, really?
Yeah. His access key pin's on his desk.
Oh.
Yeah. It's alright.
I hope that's not the toilet paper. That's like the thin papery stuff.
Hang on.
Of course it is. Only the worst for
Actually, wait. That toilet seat is huge.
Desmond has a big butt. It's massive.
It's canon now.
In all future games, you see it's more true in every more true. Ah, spooky.
Aliens.
The following.
Now
Let's
for
go,
my
Mr.
daily
Miles.
creep.
Time's wasting.
No, he's not gonna creep today.
So, small detail. If you do steal that pen, it's not gonna be in his pocket in this scene.
Oh, dang
Wait, isn't that his key card? How the fuck does he get out?
Where's Lucy?
Still
Oh,
get out
don't worry,
using
she'll be with us
access
soon
codes
enough.
and shit, but,
Why are you doing all this,
That
Doc?
defeats the point of a
What
key
are you
card.
hoping to accomplish?
You're supposed to use a
Turn this
password
out,
and the
you know,
key
lately.
card.
Read the newspaper.
Listen, he has
Never
a key
cared
fob.
much for that stuff.
He's the
Then
only one.
let me
You're
sum
the
it up.
worst security here.
The world's a
Desmond,
mess.
how have you not broken
It's
out yet?
pathetic, really.
That is because they live in
You've seen it
all-white
firsthand
Super Sun
yourself.
City.
1,000 years between you and your ancestor, and
wanna see what
society
city this
remains
is.
just as barbaric. just
Good
as
luck,
stupid.
dude.
Desmond, are you
Your
paying
point
attention?
Order, Mr. Miles.
What?
The world needs order. That is what we're working towards, and
The
that
wor-
is what
the
you're
world
helping
needs
us
a
to achieve.
Dimmer.
Yeah.
You expect me to believe you're building a better tomorrow?
Somebody needs to fix the
That's
exposure on
exactly
the
what we're
outside.
doing. The human race calls out for direction. They want to know why they're here, what they're meant to do. Well, we're going to tell them. And once they understand how to live their lives, everything will be better.
Better how?
Finally.
An end to all conflicts, large and small. Isn't that what you assassins strive for? Peace in all things?
I told you, I'm not an assassin.
Right, right.
I still don't
Just
see where I
found
fit
you on
into
a
things.
farm for assassins.
In time, Mr.
Isn't he a
Miles.
bartender?
In
He
time,
quit
you'll
to be a
understand.
bartender.
Or you won't. I don't care either way, as long as you show us where it is.
The only way
Well,
like
what
Desmond
is-
could look any more pathetic
Sorry,
is
I'm
if they
late.
had him
Ready
mix
to
the
go?
drinks while he was whining at them.
Yes, we are.
It's like, guys, I don't like being kidnapped. Are you gonna do anything about it? No. Also, that ridge in the back looks pretty painful. You just have your or uncomfortable. Just have your spine risen up like that the entire time.
Yeah.
So that is a big complaint that people had in this first game, and so they redesigned the enemies for future games.
It's just true. It is very true.
How can he lay in that for hours on end, backwardly broken?
No, that despite the players, they make it even worse.
Quit wasting time and enter your
He's like
memory,
bent
Mr.
out like a
Miles.
C by the end of the series.
I won't do it.
They still give you the freedom to just get out of the animus. You can't do anything. You can just wander around,
Ooh.
but
Desmond, you get back in there, young man.
He will yell at you.
no.
Stop screwing around and lie down on the animus.
Nope.
No, it's really uncomfortable.
I gotta go pee first.
I can't poo though because the seat's
Hold
too
on.
big.
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
Thanks for that input, Desmond.
It's like they didn't even design another.
Lie down already.
I can hear you from out in here. Chief.
All right, where's the DLC where we get Desmond's schoolgirl outfit?
Never.
It was cut content. It's in the
Oh.
game, but you have to
to
access the
kill-
secret code.
You have to kill Jamal.
No, you can also make Jamal. No, Jamal's what you get from you kill Jamal while he's wearing his schoolgirl outfit.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
All right. Well,
Oh, yes.
Before we get into the next big block of assassinations, I think tonight is. It's a good place to call it a night.
Yeah. Oh,
We pretty much finished the tutorial and learned what we are going to be doing for the rest of the game.
And it's
running from guards.
We're going to be doing a bit of that.
And eavesdropping. And following dudes around.
A bit.
And maybe occasionally kill a dude.
Just one or two. I will say that they do make it a pretty good job. They do a pretty good job of like mixing up the different assassinations so they all feel different.
Yeah. The changes in scenery are actually really welcome too. It makes the game feel less just repetitive.
Yeah. So there are things to look forward to, and we will like getting our charge and counter kill abilities back. But we'll get to working on that next time. So thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see everyone next week.
Yeah.
Next time on Assassin's Creed.
We kill people.
What?